Thank you. That song and this next one, go out to all the ghosts here. Last night, the local paranormal investigators took us on a 5-hour ghost hunt here in the Stanley Hotel in the concert hall. And it was pretty slow, and then by 2 in the morning, we were all screaming. Some pretty crazy shit, you guys. So I urge you to explore the hotel, wander around, and find some scary shit.
So this is the 3rd year in a row now that the band Murder by Death has come up to the Stanley Hotel for a huge concert weekend where they do 3 different shows on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights for a ton of their fans.
And this year they came up and played shows on January 15th, 16th, and 17th.
They put on a fantastic show. Everyone has a great time. You get the whole crowd going in the old-timey feel with the bow ties and stuff, because the band really likes to do that kind of retro throwback vibe. In fact, the lead singer Adam even wears a 110-year-old tuxedo when he's up there performing. The band is an indie folk rock band, and they like to sing about old horror movies and kind of themes and stuff that go in that direction. So they're really a perfect fit for the Stanley. And of course, they love the idea of ghost hunting the hotel as well.
But the band came up a day early so that they could spend a night investigating in the concert hall with Carl and myself.
It sounded like a chair. It sounded like a
We started out the night up on the balcony of the concert hall. Now, if you guys have been watching our last vlogs, honestly, the balcony's been pretty quiet lately. It's been a spot that we've been able to get some good activity in the past, but it's been fairly quiet. This weekend with the band Murder by Death and their crew, it was no different. Honestly, we were just hanging out on the balcony. We had a lot of discussions about different paranormal theories, the devices we were using, but the ghosts didn't really show up.
So we decided to take the whole group down to Lucy's room. Now, while we could have split the group, we wanted to keep that vibe going with everyone in the room together. Everyone knows each other. They're having a good time.
We got 4 nights. If it doesn't happen tonight,
Yeah.
they're also telling us places to look, you know?
That's good, yeah. No,
The first year we got nothing, last year we got a lot, you know?
Yeah, it's
It's
tough.
definitely.
We can't, it's the toughest part of our jobs. Like, these people sign up for this thing once a week, and Carl and I like work on other cases and stuff, more private investigations. And we come up here and we have to sort of show members of the public like how to look for ghosts, and it's like they expect it to be like the whale tour. Like, you don't see a whale, you get your money back. Like, we can't guarantee it. We're trying.
Might be different if the whale tours, you don't know if the whales actually exist or not.
Yeah.
You just have some tour guide that's like, no, really, I've seen a whale once.
And as we're all sitting there, we decided to run an obelisk. The obelisk generates words, and there was one point where we thought that there might be some language being expressed that was communicating to Adam, who is the singer and he plays guitar in the band. Okay, well, we might try something else, then we're gonna leave. Unless you tell us otherwise. So I'm not sure if this is you or
You're here.
You're near?
you're here. You're here.
I love you.
I love you.
Thank you.
Out.
Are you
Out,
here?
out.
Happy.
Happy?
No.
Chill out.
Who do you know?
Are you out?
Are you
Adam?
Oh my god.
It's.
Do you know Adam?
It's out.
He smells.
Really vile.
Really vile.
What instrument does Adam play?
Guitar.
Pretty good. All right, I heard that one.
Pretty good.
And honestly, no really conclusive results. And listening back on the audio recorder, I think a lot of it was just us sort of hearing what we wanted to hear. It didn't appear to me that during that hour in Lucy's room, any spirits showed up either.
So we decided to swap out the concert hall for the main building and go and visit the tunnels that are under the McGregor room. There in the tunnels, we started to get a little bit of flashlight interaction, which for Connor and I is the first time that's happened in kind of a while. For the most part, our flashlights have been completely dead and haven't even turned on as a false positive in a couple of weeks.
And there's the area looks just like this. There is a children's rocking chair just sitting on top of one of these piles of stone. It's the only thing down there.
We have number 2.
And I picked it up and I threw it in the garbage. Immediately, like instantly. It's like if Sarah sees
I
this,
didn't touch it.
she's gonna freak the fuck out.
If somebody just turned the light on, can you turn the flashlight back off now?
Just back away, get it to turn right off.
Laughing at the rocking chair story.
There it goes.
Almost got it, there you go.
Thank you.
What was that?
It turned on and then off.
Flashlight's on.
Here it goes, turn back on.
It has.
Step away. The other one is on.
The other one's on.
Hey!
All right.
Hey, you drunk or snoring?
We got ghosts.
We need to turn our lights on?
Red one's
Nope.
off.
There's plenty of lights turning on and off.
It's pretty obvious.
We got 5 separate
Okay.
on and offs.
Turn the silver one off now, please. You're doing great.
Here you got them both. You're figuring them out. You're doing a great job. Yeah, we got 'em both.
That was pretty quick.
I don't mean to bug you, but I'd like to get it on a count if you could. Let's try on the count of 5 again to turn at least one light off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn the light off.
Oh.
Good. Thank you. Can you get the silver one off as well? Whatever you did to turn the red one off worked.
Maybe count of 5 that one too.
Count of 5. Turn the silver one off, please.
I'm just messing with you. Doing like the opposite. So we were pretty excited when one and then both of the flashlights began to turn on, and we were hoping to be able to get some conversation with the spirit that might be down there. So after about 10 minutes of trying to get the spirits to come through in a clear way, we started to realize that there was some consistency happening in the flashlights that began to make us write it off a little bit. And we wound up leaving the tunnels not really sure that anything super special had happened.
I really, I gotta say, it feels quiet so far, but maybe, who knows, maybe like the buzzkill person left, and if we go back in there, Lucy will be like, hey, here I am, you know, hopefully.
Or sometimes we just give them a little break, you know, and they're just ready to go at it when we come back, so. And we do find the activity does tend to build as the night goes on, too.
Our magic hour sits around 2:30. You know, stay that late, but that's only an hour and a half away.
At this point, it was pretty late, and the band and their crew were pretty tired. It was pretty clear. However, we had some members of the band and a couple people in their crew who were really into this. And even though it was about 1 a.m, we decided to go back down into the concert hall with those few people and really give Lucy's room a go again, because Carl and I were convinced that Lucy might want to put on a performance for the band. And that's when the ghost decided to show up.
Aaron Say, who's very big in the Denver music scene, friend of Connor's, he was starting to feel a strange feeling there next to me in Lucy's room, and I started feeling it at the same time too. It wasn't as severe as it normally gets in that room, but it was a little bit of pressure on the chest, kind of that heavy feeling.
Upstairs.
I got like the slightest amount of almost head pressure when we entered this room. It's like almost like a really, really slight headache. And now I've got kind of like that slight pressure on my chest you were talking about earlier.
I kind of know what you mean. Like, I feel like that kind of like, I've got like a head pressure right now. It's not an ache yet, it doesn't hurt, but just sort of like a thick.
Exactly, yeah. Feels almost like an elevation change.
Mm-hmm.
And then the activity really started to light up.
Possible. Allergy.
That door just like.
Yeah, that door moved
creaks.
for sure.
Yeah, it was moving.
If you're in the tunnel and you open the door,
Allergy.
pretty awesome.
Stops. That's like.
Whoa.